Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Commander Laidback here with another video on DC Legends, and I'm bringing you guys today a laid-back PvP fun video, something that I spoke about in my Monday PvP rewards video last week. And let me know what you think about it once you're done watching it. I wish that this was more of a stream kind of thing, but I'm working on getting a faster internet connection to be able to do streams eventually, because I think that this would be great if I was able to chat with you guys live. Be a lot of fun. But anyway, before we start, I want to give you a quick update on a video that was requested, Black Canary Spotlight. And my Black Canary, sadly, she is very low level, as I mentioned in that comment, but I'm still gonna make the video just because it was requested and I want to honor that request. But as you can see, she's a gear rank 1 at level 12, so yeah, not a whole lot here and only 2 stars, but so I'm gonna call it a pre-spotlight. We're still gonna go over the abilities and whatnot, but I need to find a creative way to kind of go over her, since I'm not gonna be able to do a whole lot of gameplay. Anyway, also WB guys, if you're listening to the team, we need a gem sale. I really want to buy a pack of Aquaman fragments to get him to Legendary 3, but we haven't had a sale in so long, guys. We need it desperately. Come on, give it to us. Anyway, let's go ahead and start playing PvP, guys, and I'm going to answer a few of your questions. I actually only got 4 questions, and as I do this PvP, I'm going to kind of chill out a little bit and kind of walk you through my thought process. I'm no expert, as I've said many times before, and I just play the game for fun, really. So anyway, let's go ahead and go into this first match, and here's what I would do. So we have Castaway, so yeah, he's probably going to go even before my Cheetah, even though he's only Legendary 1, so I might actually risk it and use this team. I'm doing affinity matching, as you can see. They have 2 energy characters, they have 1 physical and 1 mystical character, so I'm bringing 2 mysticals, 1 energy, and 1 physical to kind of counteract their affinities there. So let's see how this goes. We might lose a couple matches here, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and get right into it. And maybe after this first match, we'll get to your questions. And I know this is not live, but I am keeping an eye on the Reddit. So if any question pops up as I am recording, I will be more than happy to answer. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so, okay, actually, it paid out because normally they start with their AoE. So this is going to be great. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our team going here. Yeah, because usually Castaway starts with this AoE, and once they take away that turn meter, that can be devastating for this team sometimes. So it's about a 50-50 chance to win against a team like this, depending on the level. But I don't. The one thing I don't understand is how is Castaway a human faster than Cheetah, who is a mystical character based on one of the fastest felines there is. Anyway, it's just a game, right? We shouldn't be overthinking things. But anyway, we're going to win this match fairly easy. And there we go. That's the end of it. So, that was a simple one. And this, of course, if you've watched Team Synergies, you know that this is the same team that I put out in that video. So, it was Arcus and the Bloodhounds. So, yeah, that was an easy one. Let's go ahead and jump into, let's see what he has going on here. Okay, so we've got 3 energies and 1 mystical. Now here I could do several things actually. I could pretty much bring the same team again, or I could bring in even more. Actually, I cannot bring any more mysticals. I need to bring Aquaman to stats so that I can actually have him and be able to use him. So what I'm going to do, let's just bring this team as it is. Let's just do this. Let's take a risk. And let's go ahead and answer a few of your questions, guys, as we do this match. And the first question is by Reddit user Gaoler86. And his question is, after the podcast announcement, who are you going to MVP for red alerts? I'm assuming his question means who am I going to be bringing along for the red alerts? And actually, I've been thinking about it, and I'm not quite 100% sure yet. I know that it opens up basically the roster for you, in the sense that you're going to be doing those battles in which you are going to be it's like consecutive battles and your health does not regenerate. So that definitely opens up the roster to be able to bring in people like Bane, for example, who's very tanky but very, very slow. People like, I'm thinking about Poison Ivy, to be honest with you guys. And they did mention her in the podcast, which I was like, man, I hope I wish they had mentioned her. But Poison Ivy, Medfill, of course, I'm going to bring a lot of DPS. More than likely, Arcus is going to be part of that DPS that I'm going to be bringing. All right, so looking at my list, I want to kind of make a put a pause here to the answer. So I go through my list. I usually take the easier battles first because usually my kids are up, and so I got to do this quickly. So I usually go through my list and do those battles quickly. Now, here I have two options, and typically what I do is I'll bring a team like that looks like this, just like this. So I have my two energy characters to counter his physicals, and then I have my two mysticals, and of course I have shields so that we're able to you know, be able to absorb Castaway's AoE. Anyway, back to the red alert question. So yeah, Medfill, Poison Ivy, I'm thinking about them, thinking about Bane for sure. I'm even thinking about Camo, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm thinking also about bringing in a character like Swamp Thing, which I actually have enough. Ooh, man, I made a mistake there because I was talking. A character like Swamp Thing. I was even thinking, I made another mistake. Okay, let me pay attention to the match real quick because I'm getting too distracted with my answer. I was thinking of a team that resurrects. So calling it like Team Be Right Back or something like that, which is not original to me. Kingfisher, when he used to do videos for Marvel Avengers Alliance, he came up with a team that resurrected. It was Nico and Sabretooth, and the agent also had a weapon that allowed him to resurrect. So it's basically the same concept, but here in DC Legends. So it would be something like, for example, I don't have White Lantern Sinestro, but for those of you who have him, he would be a good character to have there. Grundy, Swamp Thing, and Doomsday. I'm sorry, I almost forgot Doomsday. So Doomsday, those four characters. The only problem is that you don't have a healer, even though when Swamp Thing he revives, he heals your team, but you only get that one as it's a onesie. So anyway, that's what I was thinking as far as teams. I was also thinking something in the lines of Poison Ivy, Aquaman, Arcus, and Huntress, something like that. So I can copy you know, the different buffs, and of course it's going to be very, very tanky. The only problem is I don't have a healer. Actually, I do have a healer. I'm sorry, I'm Poison Ivy, so I take that back. I was thinking of Metfill because he applies ments, and that way you can copy the ments from whoever has them to everybody else on the team, which also was very, very a very good idea in my opinion. Anyway, so here we have another team here. So here I would usually switch out either Huntress, either Cheetah, I'm sorry, or Siren, and then we'll go in. So let's see what happens here. All right, so that was the first question. So those are some of the characters that I'm thinking of. The next one is from Ogre Barbarian. Sorry, Ogre, I mispronounced your name. And by the way, guys, the last Team Synergies, he was the one who gave me the name, and I completely forgot to give him credit in the video, so I apologize for that. And this match is not going very well right now, but let's see if we can turn it around. Okay, here we go. Anyway, his question is, aside from the first question that I just answered, which he also wanted to know, who are your favorite overlooked characters? My favorite overlooked characters, let's see. I really like Hawkgirl, and I think she's overlooked. I really think that she has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get her anywhere beyond 5 stars at the moment. And let's see who else. So I like her. I don't know, I think we're going to lose this match. Anyway, I like her, and I like also overlooked characters. Let's see. I like Black Canary. I like her a lot, even though, again, she's only 2 stars for me. But I do like her. On paper, she looks very, very good. And I actually came up with a team called Can't Touch This. And if you're a 90s kid, you know, you get the reference there. So yeah, it's MC Hammer. Anyway, those 2 characters I really like. Also, another character that I like that is overlooked is Superman. I will say, a lot of people don't really like Superman in this game. And I think that he's a very, very good character, at least on paper. Unfortunately, again, he's one of those characters that he is... Actually, we won this match. Very clutch, but we won it. Awesome. Great. Okay, so you guys got to see there what a clutch match looks like for me sometimes. And I have a lot of these, especially when you get to the top 1,500, which is where we're at right now. Let's see where we're at right now. We're at 456. Okay. Anyway, those are some of the overlooked characters that I like a lot in this game. Because I was going to say CC Batman, but he's gaining popularity now that he is in the arena packs. I'm seeing a lot more. I was also going to mention Aquaman, but he also all of a sudden started gaining a lot of popularity in PvP, at least in the higher ranks. So yeah, those are some of the characters that I believe are overlooked and that I like. Poison Ivy, I'm not going to say that she's overlooked yet. I'm not seeing her a lot in PvP. But I believe that she is somewhat overlooked at the moment, even by myself, until I actually started playing with her and looking at her on paper. Anyways, so those are some of the characters that I like as overlooked. So, which ones do you guys like? Now, also want to say, if that question, well, overlooked characters, yeah, that only has to do with characters in game. So I'm not going to go into characters that are not in the game, which there are a lot that I really, really want to see in the game, like Nightwing, for example. And Cheetah's down. Alright, I don't know that let's see if we can turn this one around like we did the other one. Alright, the next question is what's red? That's from Bruno8102, which I'm assuming that's more for Ogre Barbarian, but I'll answer it here. Bruno, red means Rapid Earth Defense alerts, and it's a new game mode that the developers are putting together. And as I said, it's kind of like it's a set of consecutive battles that you're going to get an alert once a day from what I gathered from the podcast. And what's going to happen is that you're going to go in there with a group of characters you're going to put together. You're not going to be able to regenerate health in between matches, and cooldowns carry over from one fight to the next. And that's how you got to win. So you got to find a good team composition that will allow you to be able to win those matches. So yeah, and I think we actually are losing this one, because we are at a tremendous disadvantage right now, and our issue challenge is on cooldown. And let's see. Nope, we're dead. We lost. Anyway, so that's what red means. And it sounds like a really, really cool mode, because I think it's going to give this game a whole lot more strategy than what we have right now. Because, like, for example, in PvP, I just lost this match, right? So when I jump into another one, you know, when I jump into another match, my health is going to be full. So I don't have to worry about health or anything like that. So yeah, that's what it means. All right, okay, what are we gonna do here? So I want to keep Arcus and Green Lantern, and I want to bring in Huntress. Okay, so next question on the docket, that is from 77 Frosty 7. It says your thoughts on this month's characters, and especially Killer Frost. Okay, so typically I would do this in my monthly review video, which is coming out on the 4th or the 5th, depending on my schedule for the week. But I'll give you kind of like my preliminary thoughts right now, because I haven't really fully formed my thoughts yet on the characters. From right now, as it stands at this very moment in my mind, this is what it is. Poison Ivy, very good character. Still playing around with her. So I don't have a fully formed opinion yet on her abilities and what she's capable of doing. Of course, PvP is not the only measure that we have for that, but obviously it's one of the ones that we mostly look into. So yeah, I like her a lot. She seems like a really, really good character, and I like the possibilities with her. She is a support character, and dang it, Savannah, you just healed everybody up to full health. I hate you. Anyway, so that's what I think about Poison Ivy at the moment. Katana, I haven't played with her. I've faced her in PvP a couple of times, and I gotta tell you that as a leader, she is a pain in the butt. Big pain in the butt. And I think that she is gonna be awesome, and I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more of her in PvP. Let's see, and then who do I have left? I have... Oh, Killer Frost. Jeez, she's the one that everybody's especially asking me about, or he was asking me about. So, Killer Frost, again, on paper, I haven't played with her yet, and I'm going to wait until tomorrow to unlock her and then kind of play with her a little bit. And we're going to have to refill my energy here, so let's do that while I answer the question. But anyway, as I was saying, Killer Frost. On paper, she looks really good. I think she's a little too dependent on stunts, and I'll almost reset my list here. On stunts, I'm sorry, not stunts. Well, what am I saying? Okay, so she is a little too dependent on stunts, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean she's not a good character, because I used to think the same thing about Siren when she came out on paper, and now she's a staple on my team. As you can see, this team that I'm running right now is not a bleed team at all, and she is still there because she hits hard, even without having a bleed on the team. Now, I haven't seen much of Killer Frost, but then again, she is the PvP reward, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of her in the near future. So we'll see. Anyway, those are my thoughts right now. Again, they're not fully formed because I haven't had a lot of time to be able to play with the new characters, and especially because I've been focusing on leveling some of the characters that I already had at the higher legendary levels. So, but anyway, that's where I stand right now, and on the 4th, hopefully I'll have better formed thoughts on the new characters and what I think about it. In comparison, though, and I will say this when we get to the, you'll hear me repeat this thought is what I'm trying to say. In comparison to last month, I think last month was a better month in my opinion, simply because like the characters, in my opinion, they seem more useful. You know, we got a great leader like Aquaman with his critical immunity, which is amazing. We got Siren, who is very, very good, and we also got Mara, which I haven't really used a whole lot, but she is a very, very good character. So yeah, we got some amazing characters last month, and I think that's hard to top. Again, not fully formed yet on my opinions, but that's where I stand at the moment. Anyway, so let's continue playing PvP because I don't have any more questions to answer from you guys. But yeah, that's kind of like the format that I'm going for, guys, in this video. And it's that you know, you would send me questions on Reddit or Twitter, whichever method you prefer. I don't have a preference, and then I'll just answer those questions. So you just saw me win that one. We've lost one match, and I think it was against Larfleece. Okay, so let's see here. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't always take every single match, okay? So don't think that I just go through my list and I clear it all the time. There are times when I look at a match and I'm going, you know, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to go for easier matches. So, I don't know. Should we try this one or should we look for someone else? This is where having a live video would be awesome. Okay, there's Katana. Okay, we have the true green arrows. We've got Flash and Katana. Now, Katana hits very hard. I'll tell you that much. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm kind of scared of her. So what do I want to do? Do I want to go in here or do I want to pass? Well, we've only lost one, so let's go ahead and go in it and see what happens. All right. Maybe I should have just fought the other guy first. Let's see. Let me drink some water, guys. Yeah, I was going to say I was glad that Flash went for Arcus, but not anymore because he got taken out. And my goodness. Yep. Oh, gosh. Alright, we are definitely losing this one badly right now. Yep. We just got killed. Big time. And we're dead. We didn't even get a shot. Alright. Okay. So there you guys can see. Yep. I lose badly a lot of times, like that one. All right, so let's see. Let's check this guy out. What do we have going on here? Okay, we've got that shot. All right. What do I want to do? All right, let's go ahead and go into this one. And if we don't win, we'll go ahead and we'll reset the list because this video is already running about 20 minutes long, and I want to finish the energy I have and then end the video. Even though I am having fun, but I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Is this something you would like to see from time to time? Me just playing PvP and kind of rambling about different things. And feel free to ask questions, guys. So, as long as you don't get too personal, we'll be okay. All right. So, okay, we're gonna shield. Okay, alright, so let's see. Okay, Arcus has death immunity, so I'm not going to go for him right now. I'm just going to focus on the ones that I can kill. So, There comes the boulder. Cheetah's down, but she's served her purpose. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, what do I want to do here? Let's go ahead and do that. And maybe I should have gone with her basic attack instead of, and try to get that 40% chance. But anyway, she's dead. Okay. All right. So, okay, his death immunity's down. So let's go ahead and do this special damage. There you go, and he's dead. Okay, we won that one. That one wasn't too bad. All right. Now, I can't imagine, I'm thinking, it just came to me, you know, if I bring Arcus into the red alert mode, and I get his death immunity up, and if I bring Aquaman as the leader and I get critical immunity, can you imagine, just imagine copying all of that into the team for using Poison Ivy? I mean, that would be a pain, even in PvP. Now, I don't know how fast she is, so I haven't even done my homework on that, I'll be honest with you guys, but it just popped in my head. Like, that'd be a devastating team to face. Like, it'd be so annoying. It would probably just make me rage quit. Everybody getting death immunity and just like, that'd be awful. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright, we got John Stewart. This should not be hard at all. I'm actually going to keep this team, or let me check here. Let's go ahead and bring... Okay, I'm going to bring this team. Alright, here we go. Alright, we should be okay. Huntress should be able to survive this. And that's the only team I'm thinking about with Poison Ivy, because you guys know that Huntress, she stacks those evasion up so fast. And then just copying all of that into the rest of the team right alongside her... speed ups, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, that'd be also very, very, very cool. I don't know. I'm thinking about several things here while I'm playing here. Alright. Let's focus on the match right now. Alright, big hit. Take out Siren. Okay, excellent. Look at that. Imagine if you can copy all of that to everybody on the team from Huntress alone. That'd be crazy. Give all those strength. That's 3 stacks of strength up. We've got, I don't know how many stacks of evasion up we have in there. And then we have speed ups, critical chance up. That'd be insane. Alright. Let's go to the next. We got 5 energy left. Okay, so let's just take out the easier matchups first. Alright, and what do I want to do? I want to risk it, or do I want to play it safe? I don't know. What do I want to do? Let's go ahead and risk it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We might lose this one. I don't know. Alright, oh, okay. Cheetah got taken out. That's not good. And here comes the boulder. Okay. Let's give everybody bleeds. And I know what you might be thinking. So why is he giving bleeds to everybody if Cheetah had got taken out? And actually, the reason is very simple. It's simply because if that way Siren is able to do what she does best, we can use her kit to her advantage. And then of course also we have and I should not have done that anyway. And also, they take bleed damage, which again just chipping away at their life. So not a waste, really, in my opinion. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Can we win this? Can we win this? And oh, okay. Alright, let's take out Supergirl. I got scared there for a second. I thought my connection had failed, but no. It was just a little bit of lag. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, let's take out their Siren. Okay. Do this, and my death immunity is going to drop. And does he still have... Yep, he has debuff immunity, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Okay. And... Oh, this is awesome! Clutch! Okay, great! We would have won that one anyway, even if he had taken out my Arcus. My Siren was still alive, and she has affinity advantage, and he was pretty much... He just had a sliver of health. So, alright, 4 more. Probably this is going to be the last one, actually, guys, because I don't want to make this video too long. until you know, I know whether you guys want to do this or not. So just let me know in the comment section below once again if this is the kind of video you would like to see every so often. All right, here we go. By the way, guys, what do you think about what they said about making the characters that are no longer available through different game modes? I mean, I'm excited about that. I want to get more Supergirl shards, fragments. I'm sorry. I have enough to get her to L3, and we all know she's a phenomenal leader. I'm looking forward to getting. I want more Arcus. Of course, I want to take him to L5 because I want that turn meter, that sweet turn meter. And who else would I like? Let me think. Black Canary. I would definitely love her if she came back. Hot Girl, even though she is available in one node, so I don't think that she would qualify for that. Let's see who else has been available that I would love to have. Oh, Wonder Woman, of course. Champion of the Amazons. She'd be amazing to have. Alright guys, so I'm going to end the video right here, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video and would you like for this to become a regular series in the channel. Do you have any tips for PvP that you would like to share with us? And let me know. I mean, I want to hear your ideas. And what are some ideas for these videos you would like me to try? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, as that helps out the channel a great deal. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on all the great content that I'll be bringing you in the days ahead. And if you would like to support the creation of more videos, click on the link to my PayPal tips jar in the video description below. And as always, guys, have a fantastic rest of your day and stay legendary.